Good morning, students. Today we are going to read a very important topic in the subject of Geography O Levels, and the topic is fishing industry. So this is the first lecture of fishing industry. So concentrate yourself. We are going to start now. A minor sector of the Pakistan's economy. So this is a very small sector, constituting only 0.3% of the GNP. So look at the percentage. That is not even one. That is 0.3, almost zero. So it means it is a very, very small sector of Pakistan's economy. The lowest contribution made by any economic activity. Export of the fishing and fish products has, however, been increasing. Fish is caught for three major purposes. So there are three main purposes for catching the fish. Number one is subsistence. Subsistence is called when someone caught the fish for himself or herself and for their family. So this is called subsistence fishing. Next is commercial. When fish is caught for the purpose of selling it and earn money, this is called commercial fishing. And the next is industrial fishing. So when fish is caught for making some products like canned fish, like the other things which are made from fish. So when fish is caught for this purpose, this is called industrial fishing. So in total, there are three major purposes for catching the fish. Number one, subsistence. Number two, commercial. Number three, industrial. So we are going to read them one by one now. Number one is subsistence fishing. The fish is caught and consumed by fishermen on board, their vessels, or at home by their families. The fish caught by anglers for sporting is also a kind of the subsistence fishing. So some people caught fish by hobby. So they go to some ponds or rivers and catch fish. This is also called a type of the subsistence fishing because they catch fish for themselves. They catch the fish and cook there and enjoy a party. So that is also a subsistence farming because they catch fish for themselves. So the fish caught by anglers for sporting is also a kind of the subsistence fishing. The subsistence catch is about 10% of the total catch. In this, because this is a local level catching, so very local means of catching the fish is used. For example, small wooden self-made boats and hand-woven nets are used for fishing. Baskets, ice and salt is used to preserve the fish. So no modern means are used for preserving the fish. The old means of the preserving the fish is used, for example, salting, for example, icing, etc. This method can be improved by. So here are some suggestions. If these suggestions are applied, so this kind of the subsistence fishing can be improved. Wooden boats be replaced with factory-fitted equipment and attached with strong motors. So if wooden boats are replaced with plastic boats with motors, so the fishermen can go more far into the sea and can catch more fish because traveling will be faster. So this is the one suggestion. Number two, refrigerated storages to be provided on the boats. So this is the second reason, because if they have refrigerator on their boats, so fish can be preserved, because normally the fishermen are in hurry after catching the fish to come to the shore because they are of the fear that this fish can be spoiled. So if refrigerators are provided on the boat, so then they can stay more into the sea and rivers and can catch more fish. Next, hand woven nets replaced with nylon and machine made nets. So modern equipment should be provided. Next, fishermen to be provided financial assistance, education and training. better processing and harboring facility on easy terms and conditions by the government. And next, weather forecast to be provided by the government. So if these things are provided to fishermen, then subsistence farming can be improved like it has improved a lot in European countries or in Arab countries as well. Next, we are going to read commercial fishing. In this type of the fish is caught with the objective of selling in the local or foreign market in order to earn profit. There are two main centers of the commercial fishing in Pakistan. Number one is the Indus Delta coast, that is Karachi coast, and the second is Makran coast, mainly Gwadar. So Karachi is a developed area on which developed equipment is available. So that's why fishing is caught in big numbers there. But Gwadar is a backward area, so that's why that is their catch fish is very small. And the interesting fact for you people is the ratio of area to catch fish is entirely opposite. The Karachi coast is almost 30% of the total coastal area, but the catch ratio is 70% of the total. Whereas the Makran coast is 70% of the total area, but the catch ratio is only 30% of the total. So this is totally reversed. So look now. The fish is stored and processed onshore by. After auction, fish is purchased by the traders. Cleaning and washing of the fish is done onshore. At Karachi Fishing Harbour, ice and freezing cabins are used to freeze and preserve the fish. So Karachi is developed. So modern facilities are available there. The next type which we are going to read is industrial fishing. Here the fish is caught to make various fish products like the liver oil on large scale. For this, special processing and packaging arrangements are made. Okay, next we are going to read the types of the fisheries. A fishery is a part of the sea or a river where fish are caught in large quantities. So there are two types of the fisheries in Pakistan. So the first type is marine fisheries. Marine fishing is practiced on subsistence and large scale along the Indus Delta coast, Sindh and Makran coast, Balochistan. The share of the marine fisheries is more than 70% of the total catch. Several fishing communities living along the coastal line are traditionally engaged in marine fishing. So they inherited this art from their fathers and from their ancestors. So this art is passing by in the next generation. So several fishing communities living along the coastal line and are traditionally engaged in marine fishing. The Indus Delta coast, here is important point, the Indus Delta coast or the Sindh coast accounts for 70% of the total catch, though it is only 33% of the coastal length. The reasons for more fish. So now we are going to read the reasons why more fish caught is there on Indus Delta coast. So look now. The reasons are the Indus Delta coast has shallow and wide continental shelf with a width of 130 km against 30 to 50 km wide Makran coast. So this is the reason the Indus Delta coast, however, it is only 33% of the coastal length of Pakistan, but it has 130 km wide shelf, continental shelf, as compared to 30 to 50 km wide continental shelf in Makran coast. So this is the one big reason. Number two, it has numerous creeks and sheltered harbors. So because of the creeks and harbors, the fish find those places their homes. So they live, so they come here for living, lay eggs. So that's why a huge number of the fish is available. So that's why big number of the fish is caught here. Next thing, plankton is available here, which grows in the water. Plankton is a kind of the plant which is actually a food for the fish. So when food is available for fish, so fish come in this area, and because of this thing, the big number of the fish is caught. Next, this area is safe from big predators like the sharks and the crocodiles. So this area is safe from the big predators. So that's why big amount of the fish is available here. Next, this area got the advantage of rich fish food brought by the distributaries of the Indus. So when different rivers and canals come from different distributaries, they bring food with them in this area, and rich food is available, and fish is attracted to the food. So that's why a big number of the fish is caught here. The Indus Delta coast is much more developed than the Makran coast and has a better fishing, storing and packing facilities. So these are the reasons because of which 70% of the total catch is accounted here. The Makran coast, on the contrary, 67% of the coastal length contributes 30% share to the total marine catch. The reasons for less fish found here are the reverse of the reasons which are available in Indus Delta coast. So reverse of the reasons are there. Number one, the Indus Delta coast has shallow and wide continental shelf with a width of 130 km against the 30 to 50 km wide Makran coast. Number two, it has less creeks and sheltered harbors as compared to Indus Delta coast. Number three, this area is unsafe from big predators. Next, the perennial rivers Hangol, Hub, Prali and Dash bring some fish food, but it is insufficient for the fish along the Makran coast. Next, Gwadar, Ormara and Pasni fish harbors are now being developed, and this is expected to improve the fishing industry on this important coast. So these are developing, not developed yet. So this is the reason less number of the fish caught is here. Next, fishermen coming with the catch cannot reach market on time, and most of their catch goes waste because freezing and preserving facilities are not available in good quantity. The local fishermen find excess of their catch in the local market with very low returns. Next, local fishermen use a traditional drying and salting techniques to preserve the fish. There shortage of the electricity and water along the coastal areas of Balochistan, due to which processing and preserving is not enough. So these are the reasons because of which less caught is there, less fish caught is done on the Makran coast. Next is some major marine types are sharks, drums. So this question frequently come in the paper. Some of the important marine caught. So learn these names: sharks, drums, croakers, skates, catfish, rays, poplate, prawns and shrimps. So these are important marine types. Next thing that which we are going to read is inland fisheries. Inland fisheries is done on the flatland. Kind of fishing is done on inland areas like on the farms. So we are going to start now. All the provinces except Balochistan have fish farms. KPK and Sindh have more farms. Inland fishing is done in Sindh, southern districts of Thatta, Dadu, in Punjab, particularly in Gujranwala and Lahore, in KPK, particularly in Mardan and Dir. Inland fishing is done in the rivers, especially the Indus River system, lakes and reservoirs, and its main purpose is to supply fish for the domestic consumption, because all the provinces are not connected to the rivers and seas. So that's why inland fishing is developed to meet the local demands of the fish. For fish farms, large and flat level Soft plains are selected so that digging machines can be easily used. Fish seeds, eggs reared in small tanks in nurseries and hatcheries for distribution. Few rectangular ponds are constructed with bricked passage divider to keep fish of different ages and species separate. So this is very important. Actually, rectangular ponds are developed. So different kinds and different ages of the fish are separated in different rectangular ponds. So this is the main reason to bring them up properly. Otherwise, the bigger fish normally eats the smaller fish. Few rectangular ponds. Okay. Trees are planted in line for oxygen and moisture. So this is important reason. Base and sides are cemented to stop water loss. Like this is actually constructed on the idea of the swimming pool. So sides are cemented so that the water loss is not done to the nearby land. So this is the same idea. Okay. Next is care of the food, medicine and oxygen. For inland fisheries, water is provided through canals and tube wells. Fish feed is provided through factories. Loans and technical knowledge how now is provided through government. So these are some things relevant to inland fisheries. So this is a figure of inland fisheries. You can see different rectangular ponds are constructed in which different species and different ages of the fish will be brought up. Major inland fisheries are River Indus, Jhelum and Chenab, River Indus at Sakhar, Koitri and Thatta, the reservoirs of Mangla and Tarbela dams, Punjab and KPK, and Chutiari Dam in Sindh. So these are major inland fisheries in Pakistan. Major lakes on which inland fisheries is done are Manchar Lake, Kinchar Lake, Saif al-Muluk Lake, and Haleji Lake. Cold water fishing is exclusively done in KPK and the northern areas where the main varieties are brown trout and rainbow trout. So learn these names also, because a question of 1 or 2 marks normally come. Name some cold water fisheries, name some inland fisheries, name some marine fisheries. So you have to learn all these things. River Swat and Kabul make the important fisheries. Major types of the inland catch are, so these are major inland catch: Rehu, Mahasir, Palla, Thela, Palm, and 2 newly introduced Chinese breed grass and silver. Another recently introduced type for fish farms is Gulfarm. So these are main inland catch. More people are employed in inland fisheries than marine fishing because, so this is also an important thing to note, that most of the peoples are engaged and hired in inland fisheries than in marine fisheries. The mind does not accept it, but the reasons are here. So look now. Inland areas are densely populated, so more and cheap labor is available here. This is one big reason. More sources of the fishing are available in these areas. For example, rivers, lakes, ponds, and dams. So these are the reasons because of which more people are employed in inland fisheries than marine. Next thing that we are going to discuss is fish farming is important because it is a source of the rich food for domestic market. Next, it provides employment opportunities for different people. Next, it is a source of earning. Next, it provides use of the waste products in feed and fertilizer factories. And next, it is a solution to waterlogged areas. So this was the first lecture, students. Read this lecture again, learn it, and make your notes. Thank you so much.